none of the people. You see with the, abortion, the abortion bans. That's not a, it's a thing that affects everybody in the country. They don't care.
Yeah.
They just don't care. Like, nope, it doesn't.
So the abortion, what, you know what I'm saying? What, I mean, because I've been reading some freaky, crazy stuff online. I don't know if it's true. I'm a dinosaur. I don't leave the house. But they're saying that has a lot to do with the demographic change. I'll say it like that. That's going on in America. And certain individuals are not reproducing the same way that others. So is that something y'all think?
I believe it, 100%, 100%. I mean, because we all, for years, like, it's like we've been hearing that over the course of, by 20-something, brown people will be the majority. It's not supposed to be us, though. It's supposed to be Hispanics. But then you got 60% of white people on that same spectrum, white women. The amount of abortions, 60% of those come from white women. So you just balance it out by cutting out the middle. You ain't getting rid of no babies. You know what I'm saying?
So how should we feel about, because Sydney, you said something, it was like, man, you read the report, and I feel like I read the same report, or at least one like it, when it said, like, abortion was a leading cause of black deaths. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's like, but there were no changes made then. It's like, no, if that's really the reason you're saying, abortions are, but it's a human right. I don't know. It's like, there's no one alive that can tell me what to do with my body for whatever reason.
Church and state can't mix. You can't tell me because you're a Christian, you don't know if I'm a Christian.
Right.
So you can't tell me I can't do this because you're a Christian.
And the Bible says that, by the way, just shooting a Christian some bail. The Bible says that. The Bible never tells you to go do anything to anyone because of their beliefs. It just tells you what to believe.
Yeah. Right, and how to move.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why I have such a heavy issue with the way our country's handled, because it's supposed to be, we have freedom of religion in this country, and they're basing laws off of their religion. When they had LGBTQ rights and stuff like that, abortion, I feel like that's, if it is stemming from their religion, then that's an issue in its own, because we're supposed to be a free country, have our freedom of religion, and you are using your religious beliefs to enforce laws on everybody else.
Right.
Which is the opposite of what America was
supposed to stand for, the separation of church and state. But I mean,
as far as abortion,
it's white,
population control.
I mean,
you're gonna want to hear this. We'll be right back.
It's just
you're gonna want to hear
this. At this point, it's just, it be like, to me, I'm trying to figure out who is the bigger threat to black people. Is it white men or white women? Because they just feel like they could just do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And at the expense of, I'm starting to feel like it's white women, because at the expense of their, you know what I'm saying, they will, cut out their sex for their race. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's very scary for black women, though. Yeah. That's where I think.
But they don't control nothing, and white women will go with whatever white men do. Mm-hmm. So that's why you.
They control.
If you look at it statistically, like white married women are they always, regardless of what's better for a woman or better for themselves, they're most likely to go with whatever that man in the household goes with.
I think that's marriages in general, though. I think that's how
marriages are. Not particularly.
I think if you marry someone, you are aware of their bigotry before you marry them. So, like, you know what I mean?
No, but again, it's different for black people, because our our shit aligns.
Right?
Going for black people.
So I mean, so does theirs apparently.
Most of the time, it doesn't. Look at this man. It's not about. To me, it's an attack on white women's bodies too. Like. The idea of 60% of y'all are doing this. Y'all need to be controlled. Your bodies are of literally government.
That's
regulation.
Crazy. Like, this is happening today. This is happening right now. That shit is crazy that like people are telling people they can't do it. Like, I can't. If I need money, I can't cut my foot off and sell it. It's against the law. And it's like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, even if it sounds ridiculous, but I should be allowed to do it.
Raise a child, like that is a whole other life. You cannot make somebody, prepare somebody, or if that's not something you want, you cannot do that. Like, that is like being a mom. Like, you have to want to be a mom to be a mom, because that shit is crazy.
For sure.
Like, you know what I think, and this is gonna sound real like messed up. What I think is gonna end, because they're doing that that ban, if you were, I guess if the woman was raped, they still wouldn't be able to get an abortion. It's still going to be illegal.
To some extent,
yeah. I mean,
Donald Trump trying to change
that might, and that might cause not might, I think it is going to cause the amount of rapes in this country to go up. The number, that's going to go up too. I mean, I think,
because my thing with that is like, y'all don't never believe somebody is raped. So
that's really scary.
So then, like, how, like, I'd be so confused on that part. It's like, so then how do I prove that?
You basically telling him.
Or how? So do any? Can we all just go say we got?
As long as you take care of that child after you rape her.
I had no idea.
Like,
what? Yeah, that's
weird. Nuts.
I had no idea I was a potential rapist until the Me Too movement. I'm being honest. I'm being straight up. It's like, bro, y'all insane. Y'all laughing. You said what?
You gonna post this?
No. If y'all gonna put white people down,
no, you got some.
But see, okay, so I said that. Shut up. No, so I said that obviously expecting a reaction, but it's like, if everything you guys have been saying about men are true, why does that surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
I think the more surprised part of it is you willing to admit it than anything.
Man, you got it. I mean, you have to. I think more of us. I think a lot of men are ready to, but it's just like the reaction. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're right. Okay, like the Me Too movement and things like this are just like, I don't know. So it's like, it's unfair to me in the sense that, just let me wax for a second. It's unfair to me in the sense that you're telling me that these people are property, that, okay, now they're not allowed to use their body, so I have to raise my son in that world and then tell him to go out in the world and treat women as equal. I have to see him see that literally. I can sign off on child support. I can say I don't want the child and give up my parental rights. I can literally do that as a man, but now for women, there's like no, there's like no way out.
Yeah,
and I had to,
sexism hurts everybody.
Yeah. And no, that's like crazy. That's like this Me Too movement and shit, bro. I was telling Monty, like, it was I was getting sexually harassed, and like that.
Boys get.
Wow, man, bro.
Nobody ever wants to talk about in that conversation, but boys get sexually assaulted.
Man, I got sexually assaulted like a year ago.
If you're not gonna believe a woman, you're more likely to not believe or care or pay attention to if it's a little boy.
Yeah.
Boys are twice as more likely to not come up or speak about it or whatever.
Or a grown man.
It's not even.
It's like Ted Cruz got his jump grab. It's like we put Donald Trump down from the grab him by the pussy thing. I hate saying that, but it's like, and rightfully so. But it's like Ted Cruz, like, this man walked up and actually grabbed his genitals, man. And it's like, it was like that nigga ain't. And even from our sisters, man, I didn't really see the.
They were talking about he should have.
This is crazy.
Or, I mean,
why should I have to punch you? Why do you feel like you can walk up to me and grab me?
Of course I can whoop your ass. It's obvious that I can whoop your ass. So there's a reason you felt like you can do it, and that's when I found out what entitlement was. Yeah. And that's when I found out, like, wait a minute, I'm not equal. My manager, bro, he grabbed my butt, and I'm like. So like, so I went home and was like, man, was it my fault? Like, it's crazy. It's like all the stuff they say women be thinking, man. I really start. No, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I really started thinking, like, no, I do need to quit sagging. Like, I don't know. I for real, I was tripping. Like, it was like, and it hurt me. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, it was real. And it's like, man, I can't just knock them out.
Saturday night for most women.
And I was, and that part is not. I can't laugh because it's like, dog, I cannot tell you how many times I was that nigga in the party, like, hey, come here. Yeah. I didn't know. Everybody, the coolest niggas I was aware of was doing that, G. Right. I didn't know it was wrong. I knew y'all didn't like it, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. I didn't understand that we were both human. Yeah. It sounds crazy, but.
Sounds about right.
Sure, that's the crazy thing.
That's
like, it really sounds
with
right.
Black people, it's with women, it's with people who LGBT. Like, people have these things that see the humanity in people, and it's like, whatever I do, you deserve.
The more different you are, the less human they see.
Yeah, it's for sure.
It's crazy. It took for me to get my ass grabbed, man, to realize that we gotta chill out. There's a lot of things we gotta fix, and this abortion law is just like. I don't know. It's just I'm not sure what to. I don't understand why this isn't like if something like this happened to men, there would be like a war tomorrow if you told us that we couldn't like, just whatever, bro.
Have sex on Tuesday.
My thing is
it's like
overthrow the world.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
why do women have to suffer? Why can't we why can't men why can't we make it so you can't have kids instead of us? Like, you know, like.
And but what's crazy is
a lot of the people making
the laws.
But we're forced to be
it's not
on
illegal to get an abortion.
Like
it's illegal to, like, to be a doctor and do one, right? So I think that's mostly what it is. Like, you won't necessarily go to jail if you have one, but they will. It's like a.
But it's a lot safer if you do it that way. It's a lot safer for women. You know what I mean? So
right, that's what I'm saying. But so they punishing the
actual doctor.
But when you have money, you can pay a doctor to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not even. They will still have abortions. They will still, like, if they had a, side woman or whatever, like, get pregnant, these rich white men will still pay for abortions. It will still happen. I mean, they get hearts and livers and all type of shit. Yeah. So it's not even like
all hours.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it ain't even like they not even really against this. It's a matter of control. And they, for their own benefit, they'll still do it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just really, that's just something I be wanting to say to women, man. That's been on my heart. Like, I don't know. And I like this, and laws like this, and I'm not just saying it just for that, man. It's like, man, that shit really crazy.
Well,
like, this abortion shit.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I'm talking about the abortion. Like, it's really crazy. Like, it's really, I don't know. Like, women really aren't equal today, bro.
I've seen white women outside of Payless, what day was it, Friday, Saturday, signs, Trump this, Trump that, something about infant side, something about protect the infant side, or something like basically homicide, but it's you killing babies by abortion. I was just like, you is crazy. Like, you mean to tell me if you accidentally get pregnant, you don't want the choice to decide?